You ever heard the story of the two builders? Probably not. So let me tell you the story. Then at the end, I'll tell you why I think this is such a great story. Two builders, right? They each set out to build a house. One builder, when he was building his house, he looked at the plans and he said, this is going to be a one-story house. Let me just build it one story high, and I'm done. But the other builder, when he looked at the plans, said, man, I want to build more than just one story. I'm going to build many stories up into the air. Now both builders got done with their projects. The one-story house was finished. The multi-story building was finished. And then one day there was a massive rainstorm that came through, and the winds were blowing, and the rain was pouring, and the lightning was flashing, and the thunder was rumbling. And after the storm, the one-story house was still standing there, and the multi-story building had collapsed in the storm. Now here's the thing. When Jesus told this story, he said this: everyone who hears these words of mine and acts on them is like the wise man who built his house on rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against that house. But it did not collapse, stood firm because it was properly built on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine but does not act on them is like the foolish man who built his house on sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it collapsed. And how great was its fall. Why do I love this story? Here's why I love this story. Because we can all agree that we're all builders. We're all building something. What are we building? We're building our lives. We're building our futures. We're building our families. We're building our faith. We're building our ministries. Whatever it is, we're all builders. So the question is, are you building your life on rock, or are you building your life on sand? In other words, what do you believe? What's the foundation of your faith? What's the foundation of your life? Is it built on the Word of God, on prayer, on a relationship with Jesus? Or is it built on shifting sands? Now, one of the things that we have to realize is this, that the storms of life will come. And when the storms of life come, they come against your house. And if your house is built on a solid foundation, you'll weather the storm. But if your house is built on shifting sands, the winds of change, the floods, the storms of life will sweep away everything that you've built. Are you building your life on rock, or are you building your life on sand? I'd love to hear from you. Which one are you building? Are you building on rock, or are you building on sand? Jesus showed us a powerful truth. When we build our lives on His words, like the wise builder on the rock, we stand strong, no matter what storms come our way. But if we ignore His teachings, we're like the foolish builder, whose house crumbled in the wind and rain. So what kind of builder will you be, wise or foolish? The choice is ours, but when we follow Jesus, we're building something that lasts forever. Thanks for watching. If this story spoke to your heart, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And don't forget to subscribe for more Bible stories that build up your faith, one brick at a time. Until next time, keep building your life on the rock.